Okay, guys, thanks for being here today. I'm sorry Kirby couldn't be here, but I'm going to be in his absence. He is out of town on university business, but he has conveyed to me that he'll take the time to visit with all of you this afternoon. So when we get down here, just come visit with me, and we'll set a time to set up an interview with him later this evening or tomorrow. But while we're here, Nigel Bethel, as you recall, on June the 29th was dismissed from the football program for an incident that occurred at the Student Rec Center here on campus, has been reinstated to the football program. As part of that reinstatement process, he is going to be sanctioned, meaning that he will miss the first 3 games of his first season here at Texas Tech, whether that comes this season or next season, and that equivalates to 25% of the football season. If you will also recall, a couple of weeks ago, Amber Battle was sanctioned for her role in this incident. She will miss the entire month of November, which also equivalates to 25% of the 2014-15 women's basketball season. Again, Kirby will visit with you guys individually tonight and tomorrow. We also have a news release that has comments from Nigel and Amber both. They will not be available for comment. Now to visit with both of you, we have the head coach of the football program, Kliff Kingsbury, and Candi Whitaker, the head coach of our women's basketball program. They're not going to start with an opening statement. We'll immediately take questions, so I'll bring them both up here at this time. Okay, guys, fire away.
Kliff, can you tell us what brought about the change?
It's been an ongoing process internally, just trying to get to what we felt was the best answer. And there's not a winner in this deal. It's a bad situation all the way around, but this is what we got.
Did the letter from the grand jury have any influence over?
No, we've been in communication throughout. Like I said, trying to get to a spot where we all felt comfortable, and this is where we're at.
Do you think this is a fair result today as opposed to what took place the day after the incident?
Yeah, I don't know, fair or not. Like I said, this is what we felt was the best answer at this time, and throughout this process, we made decisions based on information we had, and as more information came forth, we continued to evaluate, continued to meet and think about it, and ended up here.
Have you been able to talk to Nigel about it today?
I have.
His thoughts about the whole thing, remorseful, anything like that?
Very remorseful. Knows that he's responsible for his action, knows what he did was wrong, and at the same time, I know that he wants to be at Texas Tech and excited about the opportunity to come back.
Candi, are you satisfied that this is the fairest thing for both players?
I am. It's a difficult situation, and like Kliff said, there's no win. It's been an ongoing thing that we've definitely looked at it at all angles and trying to find the best solution for each student athlete in the program in Texas Tech. And I think we have kept that in mind at every turn. And Amber has expressed in great detail to me her remorse and obviously that she felt that it wasn't fair when there were 2 people involved in the incident.
There's been a lot of discussion about zero tolerance. What changed by bringing him back that got around the zero tolerance policy?
Yeah, once again, it just comes back to the information. I mean, that's not something we condone on our football team ever. And through this process, we continue to gather information. I think each decision we made along the way was the correct one, and we landed here.
Have either of you passed new rules for your teams as far as fraternization between other athletic teams, your players with other athletic teams here on campus?
No, we encourage that. We've always encouraged good synergy amongst Texas Tech athletics, and that won't change.
No, I think it's a huge learning lesson about the impact, obviously, that you have as a student athlete, and the responsibility that comes with your actions and how you represent yourself and your program and your school and all of it. And that's things that we teach and we spend a lot of time talking about. But this is obviously a huge learning lesson for both of them and every student athlete to look at and remember that in any heat of the moment, you must maintain control and walk away if you need to. But it's a learning lesson.
Moving forward, do either of you have any concerns about the 2 players in particular? Do you feel like this situation has sort of settled the score and you're going to be able to move on and not have to worry anymore?
You know, again, Amber, very remorseful for, you know, the incident, the involvement. You know, she is obviously physically healing, and she will recover and work to get back and be back part of, you know, of our workouts and our team. But, you know, there'll be a process for her to get back. You know, she's ready to move forward and be with her team.
Yeah, there's no animosity. And Nigel, like I said, he takes full responsibility for his part in this, and just wants to get back and be a part of this university.
In future situations with the zero tolerance policy, I guess coming back from that, creating errors, any concerns?
Yeah, we handle each situation case by case, and once again, I'll just go back to it. It's been handled internally, and as information came forth, we continued to make the best decisions we could.
For both of you, when you meet with your teams and Coach you and here in the next week and Coach Whitaker in the fall, what message will you send to your teams that they can learn from this?
I think Candi hit on it. We just had a team meeting to address it, and you know, you have to be able to control your emotions, and this type of behavior will never be condoned on our programs, and that's really the bottom line, and hopefully they'll learn from it and see this fallout, and we can take something from it.
You know, we want to be examples of treating people the right way, you know, representing ourselves the right way, and it's just a great example of what we continue to talk about with them. And you know, there's a million instances that it can be from something this, or you know, it can be just how you interact with a fan or a child at a game. So it's their actions are powerful, and you know, and they need to know that they have power when they're out in the community and they represent the double team.
We'll take one more.
When will Bethel be back in Lubbock?
We're still sorting through that, so I don't have a definite answer just yet.